Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new, I'm Sarah and my husband and I are empty nesters. We're debt free other than our mortgage. We're working on paying that off. We have 6 kids and 7 grandkids. And let's get on with the video. I love these kinds of videos. The whole what I don't buy anymore videos, because I'm always looking at ways to trim and so I can save for things that I really want instead of a bunch of stuff. So number one that I don't buy anymore is the refrigerator magnets. I used to have a cajillion of them, and anytime somebody would go somewhere, they would get me a magnet. Well, as I've kind of tried to get rid of a lot of the extra stuff in my life, magnets went with them. Another thing I don't buy anymore is coffee out. So my husband and I, if we went to town once a week, we would spend about $20 just on coffee, because we'd get one on the way to town, we'd get one on the way back, and by the time you get the coffee and the tip for 2 people, that's quite a lot. We make coffee at home now, so we don't spend money on that anymore. And this may ruffle some feathers, and it's not really a thing, but it's a place. I no longer go to Target. Very seldom do I ever go to Target. And I can say I have not entered a Walmart for at least 5 years, and I don't buy anything off their website. I don't even do it, because I know those kinds of stores, I will spend way more than I need. Apparently, I'm not the only one, considering their billion-dollar-a-year businesses. So the next up is purses. I do have probably 4. I have 2 little ones for if we're, out and I just need a little tiny, if we're on vacation, that kind of thing. I have one that's denim. I have one that's leather. So one that's very casual, one that's a little bit dressier. And then I only have 3. And then I have one that I use all the time. I mean, I know that sometimes purses, you can sell them for what you paid for them. Not the kind of purses that I get, though. It's fine. It's fine. Next up is jewelry. I just don't buy a whole lot of it. Occasionally, I will buy a pretty pair of earrings or whatever. I just don't really wear them. As you can see, I have my wedding ring, and I have this ring that my husband got me when we were dating. That's pretty much it. Sometimes I do wear necklaces, and occasionally I'll wear some earrings, but I don't wear it enough for me to justify buying them. I would rather just have the money that I would have spent. Next one is dust collectors. I'm calling them dust collectors, which are all the tchotchkes, a bunch of the stuff that you say would buy at Home Goods or Target or Walmart, all of those kinds of things. In a nutshell, if I don't need it, I'm not buying it. Nope. And it has to be a need. Occasionally I want something, and I will splurge here and there, but not very often. Another one that I don't buy anymore are air fresheners for several reasons. One, and candles. This kind of goes into that. I don't buy the air fresheners for my car, for my house. I don't really buy the candles that are scented. I know everybody loves them. I know. And they love all the oily, scentsy products and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. They're not that great for you, for one thing. And for 2, I try to just keep my house clean. And so I don't have that issue. And also with the cleaning stuff that I do, I think it smells pretty good. It smells great. Another one, kitchen gadgets and all the little things that you wind up collecting, all the little tiny appliances. Like, for example, I used to have this little onion chopper. It was a tiny food processor, really. I wound up giving it to my daughter because I just never used it because I didn't want to clean the stupid thing, So I had it for, I don't know, probably 5 or 10 years. And finally my daughter asked me for it, and I was like, yes, have it. Please have it. Organizers, and paper planners. When I say organizers, I mean all the container stuff that you buy to organize. I have so much of that stuff, I don't need to buy anymore. And I've learned to kind of get creative, like using the boxes that I already have coming when I order stuff from Amazon or whatever. I use a lot of those. All kinds of stuff like that. I just maybe tape it together or whatever. If it's in a drawer, nobody's going to see it anyway, except for me. And I don't really care. So there's that. The other thing with the paper planners is I don't fill them out. And when I do fill them out, I get on a roll for about a week. And then I quit looking at it, or I don't keep filling it out. In which case, I've just spent $20 on a paper planner that I'm not going to use. I am a paper and pen person, but that's not one of those things. I have my phone for my calendar, and I have pen and paper. It's just, I don't need it anymore. I love stationery. Absolutely love pretty paper and all that. And I love the idea. I just know myself, and it can happen. Next up on the list is fancy cleaning products. You know, like I used to have a subscription to Grove, and they would send all of the awesome scents and all of that stuff. And I would try to get the free shipping, you know, back in the day. Oh, you only need $8 more to get the free shipping. So what do? I try to spend another $8 to get free shipping. It's only $5. What? Oh, I know I'm not the only one who does this, but still. So anyway, I don't buy fancy products like that anymore. Or the like fancy makeup, any of that stuff. I'm a, you know, like Rite Aid, Walgreens, that kind of thing. For one thing, mascara is only good for like 3 months. But when you've spent $30 on a mascara, you want to use that sucker up. Well, it's probably not even safe for you to use after that long. So there's that. You spent the $30, plus you can't use it anymore. You can't use it all up. And I don't wear makeup every single day. So for me, that doesn't make any sense. Another one on the list is anything that has a party connected to it. Like, say, a Tupperware party or anything like that. I'll go, which I don't even know if I should go, but sometimes I do go. I just won't buy anything. Or instead of me buying something so that I'm not adding to my clutter or things I'm not going to use, I will just give the hostess some money and let her get the stuff, since she's the one that's really into it anyway. That way I'm being supportive, I'm helping her, and I get some fun time with, you know, my family, my friends, whoever it happens to be. Next thing is books. I do buy some books still. I just don't buy as many as I used to. The ones that I buy now are ones that I want to look back at. But a lot of times I will listen to the audio version, or I will even go on YouTube. And if I want to read the book, I will kind of follow along with a book club or whatever. Like, for example, Kate Caden did a book club there for a while. I loved it. And now, I mean, it might be sound kind of terrible, but now I feel like I don't even need to read the book. Some of them I am going to purchase, but not very many. I just want something that I'm not going to purchase it unless it's something that I want to reference. Next one is anything that is clutter for other people. I'm having an issue with my own clutter, trying to get rid of my own clutter mess to clear this up. And so I don't want to add to other people's clutter. One, it's a waste of money. And for two, a lot of that stuff is going to be donated or collecting dust in the back of somebody's closet. But I no longer buy shaving cream. Now, you might be wondering, does she shave her legs? If you've stayed with me this long, give me a thumbs up. I do shave my legs, by the way. But I can use my regular soap or my conditioner, or whatever it happens to be. I don't have to buy a specific product to do that. I also don't have to buy travel mugs, which is my last one on my list. I don't have to buy travel mugs because I have an entire cabinet full of mugs just waiting for me to use them. So I'm not buying travel mugs. We do have some. We do have some. A lot of times my husband gets them for gifts. I do not use them. It might be kind of weird. I don't know. Might be some sort of sciencey thing. But the rubber and the metal, I can taste it. So I use my regular old porcelain coffee cups. I would like to know, what are some of the things that you no longer buy and why you don't? Is it just money? Is it clutter? Let me know down in the comments. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.